Social media has revolutionized the online world, how we communicate with others, and allows us to interact with public figures more closely than ever. However, social media can blur the lines between reality and illusion, which many people are placing trust in influencers and online personalities, which leads to a parasocial relationship, or sometimes even worse, an actual relationship. This leads to my main question. Are we putting too much trust in complete strangers? Popular public figures such as Ava Chris Tyson, Dr. Disrespect, and Cody Ko have been found talking inappropriately to minors through the use of social media, their popularity, and online facades. This video contains unsettling yet necessary information, so viewer discretion may be advised. The three people I'll be talking about in this video are the most recent examples of this topic, and if you're unaware of Ava Chris Tyson, Dr. Disrespect, and Cody Ko, I'll give you a brief explanation of each. Ava Chris Tyson, or previously known as Chris Tyson, is an ex-crew member of MrBeast's team, as well as now ex-best friend. Ava would appear in most MrBeast videos from the beginning, as well as into the prime of MrBeast's YouTube career. And while Ava was transitioning from male to female, MrBeast would always support Ava and defend her. Although in June of 2024, Ava would be accused of grooming a minor named Lava. On July 23rd, Ava would respond to these claims on Twitter by stating, "I would like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments if it hurt or offended anyone. It was not my intent. Seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things MrBeast and social media to focus on my family and mental health." This statement was very lackluster and felt like Ava was focusing more on herself rather than the victim. MrBeast would respond to the situation for the first time one day later saying, "Over the last few days, I've become aware of the serious allegations of Ava Tyson's behavior online, and I am disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts. During that time, I've been focused on hiring an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation to ensure I have all the facts. That said, I've seen enough online to take an immediate action to remove Ava from the company, my channel, and any association with MrBeast. I do not condone or support any of the inappropriate actions. I will allow the independent investigators the necessary time to conduct a comprehensive investigation and will take any further actions based on their findings." This response would lead to mixed reactions, such as people questioning the true reason for Ava's exit, as well as people bringing up the fact that Ava is a trans woman. This statement would also bring previous MrBeast member Jake the Viking to comment. And before the statement, he would tweet that MrBeast already knew about the situation prior to Ava being leaked. Our next example is about Dr. Disrespect, who is an extremely popular Twitch streamer. On June 21st, 2024, a former account director of strategic partnership at Twitch named Cody Connors would confirm why Dr. Disrespect got banned on Twitch, saying he got banned because he got caught sexting a minor in the then existing Twitch Whispers product. He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. He would respond to this message from social media personality Jake Lucky by saying, "Jake, seriously? I get it. It's a hot topic, but this has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged, and they paid out the whole contract." This response felt odd. He didn't deny the original tweet, and it just sounds like he wanted people to forget about the whole situation as if it wasn't that serious. Just 2 days later, on June 23rd, Dr. Disrespect was streaming the new DLC to Elden Ring. He would look off screen as if reading a message, and later would state that he might be stepping back from streaming, and would say that he was feeling burnt out.
You know how we run things here. Like I'm actually tired of being on social media, and I've expressed that over the years, champ. So I just, I've always kind of hinted like it'd be nice to get off and just completely separate, right? Go live in Costa Rica or something. I don't know. But I'm just feeling burnt out, I think.
Also, the game studio that he co-founded, known as Midnight Society, would announce that they'd be removing Dr. Disrespect from their company, stating, "On Friday evening, we became aware of an allegation against one of our co-founders, Guy Beam, aka Dr. Disrespect. We assumed his innocence and began speaking with parties involved. And in order to maintain our principles and standards as a studio and individuals, we needed to act. For this reason, we are terminating our relationship with Guy Beam immediately." Hey, so this is post-edited video Jangwon, and I was about to start publishing the video, but Dr. Disrespect just posted this on Twitter, as if he's playing chess and everyone else is playing checkers. Yeah, I don't know how this metaphor plays into a situation, but yeah, let's continue the video. Our next and final example is about Cody Ko, who is a very popular YouTuber and internet personality. In 2017, Cody would have sexual relations with a minor, who is known as Tana Mongeau, another popular internet personality, who you might recognize from the terrible TanaCon situation back in 2018. When Cody and Tana were together, Cody was 25 and Tana was 17. In May of 2024, this information would only be brought into light during a live recording of Tana's podcast, known as Cancelled.
Speaking of this podcast, about a month ago, she hosted a live episode in front of an audience, and the conversation turned to you.
Who's the smallest you've ever had sex with?
Oh my God, no one look at me, Cody Ko. I can say that. I was literally 17. I can say that.
Before everything allegedly went down. Well, did you know that Gabby is actually on record telling the exact same story several years ago?
One time, I told a guy, I saw him making out with a girl at a party who was underage, and I pulled him aside and I was like, "Hey man, you probably don't know. I know she looks a little older. She's underage. Watch it." And he was like, "Oh my God, thank you for telling me." And then he heard that.
This is really, really bad.
This, of course, would bring many fans of Cody to be completely in shock, and it would begin unsubscribing and would lead to his exit from his own podcast. Although online this has been sort of a strange situation, and it feels like many people have not given Cody the same amount of attention as Ava Chris Tyson or Dr. Disrespect. And he has only just given his response recently, which was just his exit from his podcast. He would not address the allegations, he would not apologize to Tana, and it seems like he just wants to disappear from the internet. And it's unknown whether or not he'll ever return. And if he does, he definitely won't have many people supporting him anymore. Now that we've covered the few most recent examples of today's video, let's get into the actual topic. Are we putting too much trust into complete strangers? And what is going on? It feels like every month in 2024 and even 2023, there's been some popular YouTuber or streamer that has been talking to minors or has had some sexual relation with one. And I shouldn't be the one to tell you that that's obviously not the right thing to be doing with your popularity. And if any of these creators return to YouTube with success, then the problem isn't with them, it's with their fan base. Are people online putting too much trust into these creators? I think we're forgetting that these are complete strangers online. And no matter what they act like online, it doesn't 100% reflect what they are in real life. Modern YouTubers feel like actors in a movie, and oftentimes it's just a facade. And we shouldn't be putting so much trust into that, because that leads to parasocial relationships with people that don't even know who you are. And this is just a reminder to be careful online, because no matter how they're acting, these are still strangers, and really we just don't know who they are. Creators who use their popularity and platform to exploit their fans should definitely not have a voice on YouTube, Twitch, or whatever platform they're using, especially when their fan base is composed mostly of a younger audience. And the fact that the examples I've used in this video are only the most recent ones in the past couple of months tells you a lot about the trust people have been putting into them. Over the last couple of years, there's been a lot more than there should. Other than Ava Chris Tyson, Dr. Disrespect, and Cody Ko, there's been Drake, EDP445, Dream, James Charles, Colleen Ballinger. This is just disgusting behavior, and as an upcoming YouTuber myself, seeing this activity on the platform that I love is very detrimental to see. And for the examples I've included, I genuinely hope they seek help, but I hope they don't regain popularity because, well, I don't think they deserve it. Thank you for watching.